Hi Dmitry, and welcome to your private lesson, take 2. Now, let's see if I remember correctly. You asked for how to find chords in a scale, in relation to a scale, and you asked for tips for improvising a solo on pentatonic. How we can turn this into and stuff like that. So first let's tackle chords, and then we're gonna talk about the scale itself and improvising a solo. So if you want to find chords in a scale, you need to know a very simple trick. The simple trick is that to every major chord, there's a minor chord relative to that. You can call it twin chords. One is major, one is minor. For example, A minor and C major are twin chords. They're relative major and relative minor. Why? Because the C major scale and the A minor scale both have the same notes. They both have C, D, E, F, G, A, and B. But in the C scale, you begin with C, so it's C, D, E, F, G, A, and B. And in A minor, you begin with A. That's the entire difference. You begin with A, so it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G. But it's the same notes. For example, the C scale begins with C and it's here. Now, the A minor scale is the same scale beginning with A. Okay, it's exactly the same notes. So that's why there are relative major and minor chords. Okay, that's the concept. So I'm pretty sure you know how a blues progression goes. Now, which chords do you have in a blues scale? You have the first chord of the scale, the fourth chord of the scale, and the fifth chord of the scale. For example, if we're on C, then we have C, F, and G. Okay? We have C on 8, we have F on 8, which is the fourth chord of the scale, and we have G on 5. Now, those are major chords, right? How do we find their relative minor chords? We go 3 frets down. For example, if C was on 8, we go 3 frets down. 1, 2, 3. And its relative minor chord is on 5. It's an A minor chord. Okay? Same goes for F. If this was F, and we want to find the relative minor, we go back to 5, because it's on 8, so 5. And it's D minor. Okay? And the same thing for G. If it's on 10, then we go back to 7, and that's the minor, E minor. E minor and G, D minor and F, A minor and C. So there you have it. You have all the chords in the scale. If this is the 1, 4, 5, then you just go 3 frets back and do the same thing with minor chords. And you have the 6, 2, and 3. Okay? And that's your trick for finding the chords in the scale. Now, you ask, what about the 7? The 7 is a minor 7 flat 5 chord. It's a half diminished chord. It's this chord. It's Now, I suggest that for now you forget about the minor 7 flat 5 chord because it's unpleasant for the ear, and I want you to try the major and minor chords first. Okay, so let's do it again. Let's say we want to find the B major scale. Okay, the B major scale. We're going to talk about minor scales in a second. So the B major scale is on 7. Okay? So we've got B, E, and F sharp. Right? B, E, and F sharp. These are the 1, 4, and 5. We go back 3 frets and we play minor chords where in exactly the same movement. The minor chord, the minor chord above it, and 2 frets above it. Okay? The same movement. Okay? This time in minor. So we've got G sharp minor, C sharp minor, and D sharp minor. And those are the chords of the B major scale. Now, those are also the chords of the G sharp minor scale. Remember, because the relative minor of the B major chord is your minor relative. So the C major scale is also the A minor scale. So if you want to find a minor scale, the only thing you need to change is the first chords you play, the 1, 4, and 5 will be minor. For example, if you want to find the G minor scale, then it's gonna be G minor, C minor, and D minor, right? And then instead of going down 3 frets, you go up 3 frets. And you've got B flat major, E flat major, and F major. Okay? I really hope you got it. Again, 3 frets stand between the minor and the major. Okay? Major, minor. Okay? The minor is down, the major is up. And the formula for the 1, 4, 5 is you play something, you play the bass on the E string and then go down on the same fret to the A string and then go on the A string 2 frets up. Okay? A, D, E. 3 frets down to find the minor chords. F sharp minor, B minor, C sharp minor. Okay, this is the A major scale, or the F sharp minor scale, because these are the 2 complementing scales. Okay, I really hope you got it. So practice this, and then in the next lesson, I'm going to show you how you can change the attributes to some of those chords. But you can try it yourself, by the way. You can try to change the chord's attributes and see how it sounds. To change a minor into a major, to change the chords into 7s or minor 7s. Try it. But I suggest you practice looking at the guitar and seeing this. Okay? When you want to find chords, you're gonna want to see this shape and this shape. Okay? 2 shapes here. You're gonna want to notice these 6 notes. Okay? If you're going for the C major scale, then it's this. If you're going for the A minor scale, it's this. If you're going for the G major scale, it's this. If you're going for the G minor scale, it's this. Okay? You just need to see it. You need to practice it and see it. Okay? Let's Oh, by the way, there's another simple trick. You find 3 minor chords, for example, let's go to B minor. So you have B minor, you have 4, E minor, and F sharp minor, right? And this is shaped like A minor, and this is shaped like E minor, right? So turn the E minor shape into G, and you have the major bass. Now turn the A minor shape into C, and you have the major bass, the major relative, and the same thing here. Okay, so if this is too complex, then just do it like this. Okay, simple chords, simple bars, simple shapes, just the E and E major and E minor, and A minor and A major shapes. Okay, just A minor, E minor. Okay, E minor. Right, the opposite. Now, for improvisation. You already know the scale, the pentatonic scale. By the way, which scale is this? If you count the first finger, then it's the minor scale, the minor pentatonic. If you count the pinky, then it's the major pentatonic. So this is both the E, it's both C major pentatonic and the A minor pentatonic. Okay, it's the same, it's both scale. Let's see how that sounds. Major, now minor. So you see, it's 3 different scales. It's also the blues scale. It's the A blues scale on A7. Okay, so each pentatonic scale is at least 3 scales. It's the major scale, the major pentatonic, the minor pentatonic, and the blues pentatonic, which is kind of the minor pentatonic, but because the blues chords are major, then it gets the bluesy sound, because the scale is minor and the chord is major with the 7 added to it. Okay, how do we create solos? You need to know the scale first, so you need to experiment with the scale. How do you do that? First, try to hammer on the notes. Then, hammer on the notes and go back down. Okay, hammer on. Okay, practice this for a day or 2. Then, pull off. Okay, pull-offs. Okay, then hammer on and pull off. Then pull off and hammer on. Okay, and then slide into notes. Try to get as many sounds as you can. Slide back. Slide back, and up. Slide and hammer on. Slide, hammer on, pull up. What else can we do? Slide and pull up. Okay? Try to get sounds. That's your first exercise. Okay? Try different embellishments. Second exercise. Pick any two strings. Okay? Except for the bass notes. Strings 1 and 2. And try to find as many ways to play those 4 notes as you can. Try to experiment with rhythms and ideas. Okay? Be crazy. Go crazy. Try. Okay? Try to find as many ways to play this as you can. Then take strings 2 and 3 and do the same thing. Try to find different melodies. Okay? Same thing with strings 3 and 4. Try to find as many ways to play this. Then with 4 and 5, then with 5 and 6, the bass notes. Then, when you're used to it, don't hurry. Have patience, play this for about a week, this exercise, and then try 3 strings, okay? 3 strings. Try to find, again, as many ways to play. Be crazy. I didn't know what I was going to play. I was just trying to connect different notes, okay? And no matter what you do, just keep the rhythm going in your head. Try to hear the drums going, okay? Try to hear drums in your head when you play. Try to hear the beat. Try to be the music, okay? That's how you improvise. You lose yourself in the music. Then take strings 2, 3, and 4. Okay? Again, you don't have to improvise tons of notes. I'm just trying to show you what you can do. You can do this, for example. Okay? Try to stop and let the music breathe between the lines. And when you stop and let the music breathe, try to think of the next idea. The idea is to try and find as many melodies as you can with just a small array of notes. Just 4 or 5 or 6 notes. Not all of the scale. Okay, don't run all over the scale all the time. Just pick a couple of notes, play with them, and then move on to the next couple of notes. Okay, there's a concept called question and answer. You form a question. Okay, that's the question. Then the answer. Okay, try to see how the music talks to you. Okay, I know that it sounds stupid, but the music really does talk to you. Music is a language, and you need to speak that language, and in order to speak the language, you have to practice. There's no way around it. Now, very nice tricks that I like to use is if I play the same string a couple of times, then I try to play two different strings. Okay, on the same fret, for example. And if I want to jump, I don't. If I'm playing low notes and I want to go to high notes, then I usually connect them by going skipping strings on the scale. Okay, something like that. Okay, trying to find different ways of connecting the notes together. Okay, instead of just going. Even though it's really nice as well, but that's a different form of solo. Okay, jumping between strings. That's, you know what? This is your third exercise. Try to jump between different strings. Okay, try to surprise yourself. Try to surprise yourself by playing something you didn't expect to play. Okay, I didn't expect to jump strings. You see, you saw yourself. I thought about it while I was playing. That's improvising. And that's how you begin to get acquainted with the scale and build a solo. In our next lesson, after you practice this and show me what you've accomplished, again, take your time, don't hurry, be patient. After you've done this and got used to this, then you're gonna film yourself and show me what you've done. And then we're gonna make another lesson and I'm gonna show you different concepts. I'm gonna show you how you can play with the chords. Remember? I'm gonna show you what you can add to those chords. Different additions of notes, trying to make different harmonies and nice little sounds and voicings of the chords. And we're gonna continue exploring the scale, and we're gonna move around on the neck a little, and we're gonna explore some more tricks. But in the meanwhile, keep it simple. Keep it simple. I know I played some complex solos here, but you don't. Keep it simple. Play slowly. Try to get acquainted, get to know the scale, and just try to make simple melodies. Okay, I just showed you what you can do. I didn't say go and do it. Just have patience, take your time, play slowly, enjoy what you're playing. Okay, and enjoy every note. Try to enjoy whatever comes out. It won't be perfect at first. It won't be complex, and it probably won't sound very, very good, but that's okay. You should have heard me a few years ago playing solos. I wasn't really good myself. So enjoy and let me know how it goes, and I'll see you in our next private lesson. Thanks for watching.